again. Now we're going to work our third conversion problem. Again, my name is Dr. Kim. Glad you're with me. Our third problem is, how many liters is 2.53 gallons? And we're given that a quart is 946 milliliters. So we're starting off with gallons. If we could get to milliliters, we could use that conversion factor to get to liters, which would be our answer. As always, what do we start with? The conversion factor or what we're given? You're correct if you said the given. So we start with 2.53 gallons. We do not start with the conversion factor because we don't know whether to put the quart on top or bottom yet. So 2.53 gallons. Now we need to get to quarts to use this conversion factor. What's the relationship between gallons and quarts? You're supposed to know this. So which is bigger, the gallon or the quart? The gallon is, that's correct. And how many quarts are in the gallon? You're correct if you said 4. So what goes on top and what goes on bottom? Well, we have gallons as what we're starting with. So to cancel out, gallons has to go on the bottom. And we said 1 gallon because the gallon is bigger. And it contains 4 of the quarts. So 4 quarts goes on top. This allows gallons to cancel. Now that we have our quarts, we can use the given conversion factor where the quart is equal to 946 milliliters. Now because quarts is on top, what has to go on the bottom? You're correct if you said quart. And how many quarts? Well, the conversion factor says that it's 1. So 1 quart is on the bottom. The 946 milliliters is on top. 946 milliliters on top. This allows the quarts to cancel out. Now I'm in milliliters. So getting close, we're supposed to find liters. So we can go from milliliters to liters. Again, you're supposed to know the metric system. Milli stands for, you're correct if you said 1,000. There are 1,000 of the milliliters in the liter. Milliliters is on top. So what's on bottom? The milliliter. That is correct. And we just said milli stands for 1,000. There are 1,000 milliliters in the 1 liter. And so the 1 liter is on top. This allows milliliters to cancel out. Now that we have liters, we are done. So we're ready for our calculator. We have 2.53 gallons times 4 quarts divided by 1 times 946 divided by 1, then times 1 divided by 1,000. Of course, multiplying and dividing by 1 doesn't change anything. And we hit equals. And there's our answer. How many sig figs? Well, we started with 3. 4 quarts in a gallon is exact. There's exactly 4 quarts in 1 gallon. There's 946 milliliters in a quart. That has 3 sig figs as well. And then a liter containing 1,000 milliliters is exact. So we have 3 sig figs, and so we need to end with 3 sig figs. So we'll keep the 9, keep the 5, keep the 7. Does the 3 round us up? No, it does not. So the answer is 9.57 liters. That's how many liters are in 2.53 gallons. Hopefully you're doing better with your conversions now. Thank you, and I'll see you with our next video.